What's up, Leo? It's your girl, Savy from Savy, Sentient, and welcome to your daily reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Disclaimer before we even get into the video. This is not, and I repeat, not a love and light channel. If you are looking for sunshine and rainbows, goody goody gumdrops and whatnots, unicorn kisses and little toad farts, this is not the place for you. If you are looking for a reader who's going to lie to you and tell you everything that you want to hear, again, this is not the place for you. So you may want to go ahead and click off now. However, if you are searching for the truth and you like it served straight up, just like the libations we pour for our ancestors, this is the place, and I am your girl. Welcome. Leo, if you are new here, okay, congratulations. You've made it through the disclaimer and you are a real one. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you're notified whenever your readings are dropped. And heavy on that like button. Liking this video is going to push it to other Leos who may benefit from it just like you, okay? If you all are not new, welcome back. Thank you for joining me once again, and it's because of you that this channel continues to grow and flourish. So thank you for being a real one and remaining a real one. All right. If you all are looking for personal readings, you can book a session with me at SavySentient.com. Still have a couple slots open for a discounted price with the coupon code reparations. All right. All of that's going to be linked in the description box below, along with all the cards I'm using in this reading, Patreon and channel membership information, and a link to my Spiritual Safe Place group. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right, Leo. So, as I was setting up for your reading, the very first message I got, I wasn't even actively trying to channel yet, was Let's Stay Together by Life Jennings. Just came out of nowhere, so I guess we're going to do a love reading today and see what that is all about. So, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What is this message for Leo all about? Tell me about Leo in love. Leo in love today. And we have two cards. Girl, look. Spirit be knowing. Okay, so the first card that came out is this one. And it says, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, so we'll put that there. And forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for your life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay, so that song coming out definitely makes sense. Let's stay together. And this is leading me to believe, obviously, that something has happened that has violated your trust, or perhaps you have violated your person's trust. And there is a need for not only forgiveness, but, you know, when you forgive someone, you truly have to let it go. It's not a situation where you can say, I can forgive you, and then bring it up every 3 months or every time you get mad, okay? So if you can't truly forgive this person, it may be necessary for you to just let this whole situation go, okay? Overall energy, please. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. Look, let's stay together. Now, I don't know who this is for, but I want to put this disclaimer out there as well. This is not going to be for everybody. If you are in a toxic relationship, if you are in an abusive relationship, or a relationship that you really don't feel good in, don't feel safe in, then this is obviously not your message. So please don't try to apply it. Please don't try to make it stick. If this is a relationship that you are truly over and you don't want to work out, then this is not your message. please don't try to make it your message. Okay? This is for those of you all who are open to the possibility of working something out. Okay? So trust, forgiveness, and the Ace of Pentacles with a new beginning for you all. All right? So Spirit, tell me what's happened here. King of Cups. And typically with the King of Cups, this is a positive card, but what I just got when I flipped it is that whoever you are dealing with Cups being a very loving, emotionally balanced kind of card, I feel like this person is like a master of emotion. And what this person was doing was giving cups to everybody. These cups is for everybody. But tell me more, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. This may be how they view you, or vice versa. You may be the mother of their child, or they may be the father of yours, or you may be the father of their child. Queen of Pentacles. So I'm getting this story where like the woman or the feminine energy in the relationship is at home, taking care of home, Queen of Pentacles energy, making sure that the home is taken care of. And this King of Pentacles is for the streets, like out here pouring, like I said, these cups is for everybody, pouring it up with everybody. Like the cup is not just yours. Maybe not everybody, maybe they're not a total hoe, but at least one other person. Tell me what's happening here. Hermit. Hermit energy is introspection. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, okay. Like I was saying, while this queen is at home doing, taking care of home, the king is out doing whatever they're doing. And with the hermit energy, I got this feeling of loneliness. Like the queen feels left out a lot, feels left alone a lot. Three of Pentacles. Because the king is out here working with others. Collaborating with others. There's a third party, or there was a third party. Tell me more. And I kind of feel like you know about it, Leo. I feel like you know about it, or you knew about it. And you may be the one who tried to unload yourself of this like toxicity. Like tried to free yourself of this. With the Ten of Wands reversed and the Devil. Tell me more. And now they want to work on it. So you found out. You were like, I'm not going to deal with that. I've been taking care of your house. Making sure that we're good here. And you out there doing whatever you're doing. Sharing your little funky ass cups with these others. Okay. So now they want to work it out with the Eight of Pentacles. No, I don't want to work on it now, and you're stuck. You don't know what to do. Why you don't know what to do? You was just ready to leave right here. Now you don't know if you want to work it out. Okay, absolutely. And this is exactly what I was about to say. So with the Ace of Swords, this is what's coming out in the middle of your reading. Okay. I don't know the extent of everyone's situation, because obviously this is a collective reading. So for some of you all, this person may have been really out there. For some of y'all, they may have just been entertaining someone without physically cheating. I don't know. But I really feel like with this Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands, there's going to be a conversation, or there needs to be a conversation. And this conversation, Seven of Swords energy, is going to be one that makes your boundaries very clear, makes your desires, your wants, your needs, what is required for you to be able to stay in this relationship, very clear. Even if y'all are not like in a relationship, maybe y'all was talking, maybe y'all didn't have nothing official, this conversation is going to establish some firm boundaries, which should have been established from the beginning. Okay. The Ace of Swords energy is a energy that is double-sided. So it is a conversation, but since it is a double-edged blade, this is a conversation that can be very respectful and straightforward, or very disrespectful and straightforward, very hurtful. Okay. So it's really up to you, Leo, how you're going to handle this conversation. But in this conversation, boundaries have to be established. If y'all not together like that, then I don't know who asked this, but somebody said, then why are you doing wife things? Why are you doing wife things? Like, if y'all not together like that, if y'all not official like that, why are you doing girlfriend things? All right. For some of you all, you are putting yourself in this position because you're doing too much for the situation. Okay? You're giving too much for the situation. If y'all just talking, ain't no need for you to be making plates every day and dropping them off at the job. Like, and I'm not saying you can't do a nice gesture. That's really nice. But when it's expected, as if y'all are more than what you are, then that's where the problem comes in. All right. So someone has just asked, so why are you doing girlfriend things? Why are you doing wife things? All right. But whatever the case is, whatever your situation is, there has to be a conversation had, and very clear boundaries need to be made. What you all are both expecting of each other has to be made clear, and it has to be understood by both parties. Okay. What else is happening here? The World comes out. So for some of you all, this conversation, like I said, it's double-edged. So for some of you all, this conversation in which you establish your boundaries is going to make this person fall back or want to end it. Or like, for some of you, whoever you are dealing with, they want you as long as they can benefit from you. But establishing your boundaries, for some of you, is going to make this person act bad. Like, honestly, it's going to make them act bad. It's going to make them, oh, why you acting like that? Why you gotta be all that? Man, I'm good. I don't even want to deal with this no more. Like, that kind of energy. Just because you said, I'm not okay with you dating other people, or if we're going to be dating, then we need to be dating only each other, or like whatever the conversation says. When you establish your boundaries, this person is going to be livid because they can't benefit from you in the way that they were before this conversation took place. All right. If you making these plates and dropping them off at the job, and you have this conversation and they're like, we not together, and you tell them, well, then the plates stop. Like, ain't no lunch, bitch. Ain't no lunch, bitch. We not together. If that pisses them off, then they were only dealing with you for as far as you could benefit them. Okay. For others of you, this conversation will go another way, and you'll get everything that you want, completion, with the World card. So again, double-sided blade, double-sided results. Some of you all, it's going to go very well. Some of you all, it's going to, bring about an ending. Tell me one more message, please, Spirit, with the tarot. 3 of Wands. Spirit says you gotta let it go. Doo-doo. Hey. It looked like another little TKO. Hey. Hey. All right, so the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of waiting for your ships to come in, okay? It is about expansion, growth, travel. Some of you all need to release this. Four of Pentacles energy, and wait for the real thing to come on, to come about. You know, wait for something better to come about. But it looks like with the Hangman energy here, like these two energies conflict. So I still feel like this is two different groups of people that I'm talking to. For some of you all, you need to release this and wait for your ships to come in. For others of you all, it feels like not that you're being instructed to hold on, but that even if you know you need to release it, you're going to hold on with the Hangman energy. Why is that? Why would you hold on to something that you know needs to be given away, thrown away? Hangman, clarify, please. Look at this. And I'm and I'm hearing Whitney, I have nothing if I don't have you. Face ass. So some of you all are holding on to this person because you feel like if you let them go, you won't have anything. So you know that it's time to let them go. You know that they're not the person for you. You know that there's probably something better out there for you, intuitively, but you feel like if you let them go, you will have nothing. Why? Why would you think that? As long as you have breath, you have something. You have another opportunity. You have more time to meet better people. You have time to heal as long as you're breathing. So for some of you, there really needs to be some shadow work done. There really needs to have some type of self-worth development, some type of self-love practices. Definitely pulling self-care today. Because your worth is not directly attached to anyone. You determine your worth. You determine that. So to attach it to someone who may not even value you as far as you value them, that's weird. That's a weird flex. And you're cheating yourself, you know. Tell me about this situation. Too many. Yeah, you're cheating yourself. Soulmates. So this was a soul contract, soul connection, partnership agreement. And one thing I need y'all to understand, I know y'all get excited when y'all see cards like soulmate pop out, but you have many soulmates. Your mother, your dad, your siblings are your soulmates. Friends that you meet along the way are your soulmates. Like, there are certain people who come into your life who you have a soul contract with, and they are meant to be in your life for a reason and a season. And then they are meant to, you know, go away when the lesson is learned. Okay, so when you see soulmates, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is someone you're supposed to be with forever, but it is someone that you needed to experience for your soul's development. Okay, so this person who you are dealing with is a soulmate, and it is up for you to determine their purpose in your life. What was the reason for the experience? Okay, so dig a little deeper. Don't just take the soulmate card and be like, I know it. This is bae. See, because the girl on YouTube said, like, he was my soulmate. That's not what I said. Don't twist my words. What I said is this person is in your life for a reason. Figure out why. What lesson were you meant to learn from them? And grow from that. Okay. Talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, call, text, Hoover. and girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So, like I was saying, for some of you all, this is not even a situation in which there's a real commitment. This is just like y'all talking. For others of you, um, when you pulled away, once you realized what was happening and you pulled away with the Ten of Wands and the reverse with the Devil, you pulled away hoping to hear from this person, and you are expecting this Hoover. You're expecting them to try to pull you back in. That'll be happening shortly if it hasn't happened already. But, you know, what the next move is going to be is really up to you. Spirit says, wait on the real thing. Let this go. But like I said, some of you are not, because you feel like without this person, you don't have anything. So, moving on. Moonology, what messages do we have for Leo? The answers you need are coming, of course, because you all are about to have this conversation with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords, in which you will establish your boundaries, Leo. Meditate and contemplate, all right? We have the Hermit energy here as well, and the Hangman in the reverse can indicate a lack of meditation, like failing to surrender to the situation so that you can gain enlightenment about the situation. Like I said, some of you all are trying to hold on to it instead of, you know, releasing it and really trying to understand what this was all for, like what it all meant. Okay, so you are being encouraged, new moon in Pisces. Some of you all may be dealing with the Pisces, especially with the King of Cups showing up as this person, and the Hangman, Piscean energy, new moon in Pisces. Really give yourself some time to decide how you feel about this situation and what it is that you truly want from the situation before you have this conversation. Some of you all are going to go into meditation. Some of you all are going to contemplate about this relationship and realize that you don't even want it. You don't even want it. Okay? So really don't, I'm feeling like you're not meant to make any rash decisions. You're not meant to move too quickly on this one before you decide what your Ace of Pentacles is going to be. Because for some of you all, the Ace of Pentacles may indeed be a new start with this person. For others of you, it may be a new start on your own, okay? Or maybe with someone else, getting to know someone else. But it may not be with this person. And the last one says step out of your comfort zone. Some of you all are refusing to let go of this person because they're comfortable, because you know them, because it's easier than trying to date more people or different people, okay? You would rather just stay here and deal with whatever shenanigans they have going on instead of stepping out of your comfort zone and getting to know new people. All right, so it's definitely a need for you to step out of your comfort zone. For some of you, this doesn't feel like very Leo energy, but you don't want to ruffle this person's feathers, so you are avoiding saying or doing certain things that you would normally do with anyone else. Like, it makes you uncomfortable to have to even think about saying certain things or doing certain things to this person. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to step out of the safe zone and be yourself, be authentic, and say whatever you have to say. Okay? All right, Rebel. Talk nice or don't, I don't care. But please tell Leo what they need to hear. What type of time you on, Leo? The first card says some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. That good shit could be, y'all working things out, or y'all not working it out and someone new comes along, someone better comes along. But whatever the issue, whatever the case is, the spirit says don't let your issues mess it up. All right, so apply it accordingly. Get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people, give back, and do good shit for humanity. So some of y'all may not even need to be focusing so much on this person, so much as you need to be focusing on, helping others. Doing, I feel like there's more important things that you could be doing, but there's like all of your attention is being focused on this person for whatever reason. So with that card, I feel like Spirit is saying kind of like back up, let go of putting all this attention on this person, and go, help your mama clean some shit, or maybe your friend needs help moving, or like there's other things that you could be doing, and you are focusing too much on this person. The next card says whatever you were thinking about doing, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. And I don't know what that is. I think that is why you are strongly being guided to meditate and contemplate. Take your time and really think, because some of you all, I don't know, I don't have the bail money is what I need y'all to understand. I don't have it. Okay, so if y'all have found out that this person is dating other people and you finna wild out and destroy a car or throw a something through their window, like do not do not okay, I don't have the bill. I don't have it. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. All right, so that's self-explanatory, but maybe you need a tub of ice cream. Maybe you need some cinnamon rolls. I don't know, but whatever kind of diet you've been on, if you've been dieting, take a break today. Maybe you need some feel-good food, some soul food, while you meditate and contemplate and figure out what's gonna happen with this relationship. Okay. Ain't no need to torture yourself further by spending the whole day eating fucking kale. Go ahead and get you some cinnamon rolls, boo. All right, so let's get into your affirmator. What is the affirmator for Leo today? Good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under the wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right, and that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. So things to come is immediately putting me back in this energy of the Three of Wands. Okay, waiting for your ships to come in. All right, patience. Some of you all are trying to force this person, whoever you're dealing with. It's not so much issue that they are out here just like playing the field, being a player from the Himalayas, whatever the case. But it's more of a situation where, because you all didn't establish the boundaries of the relationship in the beginning, because you didn't discuss what you all both wanted from the beginning, you are trying to force this situation to be something that it is not. And this person is like, but it's not that, like, so like they're confused. And so this message kind of feels like, with the Three of Wands and the good things to come, that you have to be patient. And of course, you have to have that conversation where boundaries and expectations are had before you move forward. Like, you all are not on the same page. You're trying to make it be one thing, and this person completely acknowledges this relationship is something else. So taking your time, allowing this to unfold as it's supposed to. Okay. I've never noticed this before. On this card, all of these, can you see that? It looks like a whole bunch of evil eyes on the wrapping paper. You also had this message of not fucking it up. Good shit is about to happen. Don't fuck it up. And then the Three of Wands. I feel like whatever you all come to the decision of, for those of you all who are actually going to be able to work this out with this person, I feel like you're not supposed to talk about it or post it on social media. Like, whatever is happening now, work on it just between the two of you. Okay? Because evil eye. People may see that you all are working through it and want to sully it, want to destroy it, want to take it away from you in some way, shape, or form. So there are good things to come for some of you all who are going to be able to work this out. But don't talk about it. Don't put it in the public eye for people to see. Okay? All right, self-care. Let's get into your sacred self-care or whatever. What does Leo need to do today for themselves? Like, what is it? Create art. And y'all had that message yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday? Sorry, I didn't give y'all a message yesterday. It was a very busy day. But create art. So again, you're getting this message of flowing through art, expressing yourself through art, expressing your emotions through art. And the mantra of this card says, I am an artist creating a masterpiece that is called my life. We are all artists, creators of the lives we're leading and many works of art within them. To gain more confidence in your inner artist, look for opportunities to create art for your own pleasure. Consider signing up for a local art workshop or gather some supplies to create art at home. If you're unsure of where to start, try representing surroundings, favorite things, or current state artistically. Then, when you're ready to go deeper, express a feeling or memory you'd like to transmute or connect through art. You can keep your creation simple by drawing with a pen and paper, or be more elaborate with colorful paint, sculpture, and mixed media. The journal prompt for this: stop you from making art. What practical steps can you take towards removing those blockages? Okay. So whatever it is you're feeling, your rebel message says whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it. So if you are feeling anger, if you're feeling frustration, if you're feeling like calling and jumping this person off, if you're feeling like busting windows out the cars, whatever the case is, don't do it. Instead, transmute that negative energy through art, through poetry, through some other form of expression. Don't go to jail. All right? Thank you. All right, we're going to move on into, I feel like I want to do a crystal oracle today. I mean, since I didn't show up for y'all yesterday, I might as well. All right, so what crystal spirit can help Leo today with this issue? What crystal spirit would like to help Leo? I have never seen this one before. All right, number 50, Seraphos Green Quartz. Okay, well, let's see what it's about. And it is number 55 is what that reduces down to, which is about changes. Changes. All right, so the essential meaning of this card. The essential meaning of this card says, life on life's terms, joie de vivre, and acceptance of our place in the world, heaven on earth, what is meant to be. Okay. As long as we are human, we will face times when the only choice is to accept life on its terms. But in that acceptance lies the most precious treasure, the gift of now. Surrender to this moment exactly as it is, and your heart will be open, releasing what needs to be left behind as you join with the conscious universe on a journey of your own healing. Something wonderful is awaiting you, but first, you must be present in what is so that you can have the experience and receive the gift of recognizing that you are stronger than you know. When the wheel of fortune turns, you may look back on this moment as crucial for your growth. Very often, unanswered prayers and unexpected twists of fate lead to destiny that the heart seeks. Trust now in this process of acceptance. Trust that the conscious universe has your back. And earlier, I said to y'all, with the soulmate energy, that sometimes people are in your life to teach you something. All right, that there are lessons. Okay, so what is currently happening right now for some of you all is simply a lesson. And that is what this Seraphos Green Crystal Quartz message is speaking of. Now, I want to look into this relationship message as well, since this is a relationship reading. And the relationship message says the rigidity you feel when pushing for what is desired, of what you desired, is absent now, as you're coming to accept what cannot be changed, or at least not yet. This moment must be experienced exactly as it is, so that you may see your relationships with clarity. Ace of Swords energy. Being honest about what you can change and what you can't is a big step towards co-creating what you desire and deserve. So be present, let the tears flow, and rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally. There is far more love coming your way than you can even begin to imagine. Okay, so I feel like that specific part was for the people who are in this hangman energy with the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles, knowing you need to let go of it, but refusing to because you feel insecure or less than or incomplete without this person. Okay? Understanding that real love is on the way, that better opportunities are on the way, that fulfillment is on the way, but you have to first release this person. Okay? So for some of you all, it's going to be a very difficult transition into letting this person go and into having this Ace of Pentacles on your own. Okay? Sometimes a new beginning is not meant to be for two people, or it will be a Two of Pentacles. But this is an individual energy, Ace, just you. Okay. Let's get into your advice. What is the advice for Leo? Judgments. You got to make a judgment call. Two of Pentacles. Balance. Okay. Is this going to be a balanced partnership? Is this new beginning going to be a balanced new beginning? Or should you refuse to take the cup? Should you say no to this situation and have a new beginning, Ace of Wands, elsewhere? Okay. So this advice is saying you're going to have to use your best judgment. Do you renew the situation? Or do you refuse the situation? Four of Cups energy. Oh, excuse me? Some of you all, your solution is a friends with benefit situation. I don't know that that's a solution so much as it's a band-aid, but what I will say about that is if you band-aid the situation, at some point, that band-aid gonna get old, it's gonna get wet, it's gonna get soggy, it's gonna fall off, and you're gonna find yourself back in this position again. So you can band-aid it if it's gonna make you feel good for now, but eventually you're going to have to deal with the situation. You're going to have to make a choice. You're gonna have to move on. You're gonna have to, whatever. Band-aids are quick fixes and not permanent ones. So I'd advise you, judgment being a major arcana, to just make the proper decision now and not try to band-aid the situation. Okay? And what is a postcard from Spirit? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Spirit. What you gotta say? Spirit says, dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as the truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. So those of you all who are hanging on to this person out of fear of being alone, y'all need to let that shit go. Okay? Because the truth is, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, Buttercup. Okay? You can let this person go. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones you want to keep thinking. And they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way, and they don't get away from you. How do you keep your inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts that you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. Okay? So, again, you're being advised to meditate. So, heavy on the think before you do. Think before you act. Think before you speak in this reading. Really sit with yourself and figure out what it is that you want from this person, from this connection. Do you truly want this connection, or does your ego want this connection? Do you feel like you can find something better than this? Do you feel like this time with this person has spent? Or do you feel like this time hasn't even begun because there has never been any conversation about what it is that you all both want and where this should be going? So, Leo, what it seems to me is you have a lot to think about today. And as I stated before, some of you all watching this reading are going to be able to work this out because it's not, that deep, and it hasn't gotten that far away from you all yet. Some of you all, this relationship has run its course and you all are holding on to a can full of nothing, and it's time to release it so you can make room in your life for something. Either way, Spirit says that something better is on the way, whether that's something better with this person or something better by yourself or with someone else. But there's definitely a need to let some aspect of this, if not the whole thing, go. All right? So this is your message, Leo. If this resonates for you, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to dive deeper, go ahead and book a reading at SavySentient.com. And of course, until the very next time I read for you all, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.